Hi, it's Morag Gamble from our Permaculture Life and the Permaculture Education Institute, and welcome back into my garden. We're talking this month about ways that we can get rid of single-use plastic in our lives. It's Plastic Free July. Now, one of the things that is a place where we get lots of plastic is the bathroom. And actually, most of the bottles of stuff that we have in the bathroom get chucked out, even though they're recyclable. And interestingly, most of these bottles for shampoos and conditioners, most of these get chucked out, even if they can be recycled or refilled. So you can actually take these back into, say, a bulk food store and get them refilled with shampoos or conditioners. And you can actually buy these little tops that mean that you can replace them with nice new pump packs that are actually really helpful if you've got young kids as well. If you don't have a bulk food store close by, then maybe it's something you can do to bulk buy with friends as well. You can actually order a bulk pack of shampoo or conditioner, a natural one without the fragrances or the chemicals, and split it up amongst your friends, which is a really great thing to do too. But what if you actually don't want to use those bottles? Because actually every one of these bottles, it takes about a quarter. If you fill it up with fossil fuels to about a quarter, that's how much energy it takes to produce each bottle in terms of its production, transportation and everything, which is kind of huge when you think about it. So what else can you do apart from having a plastic-filled bathroom? Well, there's a lot of things actually, and one of the things that I wanted to show you today is, and it's why I'm sitting out in the garden, is using aloe vera as a conditioner. So I simply take a section of an aloe vera leaf and I slice up, take a section of it like this and just open it up. Now, some people are a bit sensitive to the liquid that's in between the skin and the clear gel. So what I've done with this is I actually chopped it and then I sat it in the sink to allow it to drain, and then just washed off any of that yellow liquid. So that helps to prevent any sort of sensitive skin issues. But for most people, it's absolutely fine. So I just open it up like this, and then that's what after I've shampooed my hair, grab a chunk of aloe vera and just smear it through my hair, comb it in, and leave it as a leave-in conditioner. So that's a conditioner. And then once you're finished with that, it just gets composted. So there's no bottle or anything. And once you get it on your hands, you can rub it into your hands, rub it into your face as well. So the whole thing is absolutely usable all over your body. And I really love it for that. And that's why I've got it here right close to the veranda. So I can use it as a daily thing for hair or face or skin. And I can also use it if there's anything like burns and other first aid needs that I have with it. But there's other things that you can do to have zero waste, plastic waste in terms of conditioner. Coconut oil from your kitchen is really great. So if you have dry ends, and the kind of hair that I have does quite often get dry ends, so you just grab a little bit of coconut oil and you just massage it into the ends. So that's easy. Now, if you've got a build-up of products that you've been using for a long time, or you just want to soften the hair and make it more shiny, you can actually use apple cider vinegar to rinse your hair after you've done your shampooing, and just leave it in for a minute or so when you're in the shower. Just pour it through and then rinse it out, and it'll make a huge difference in your hair. Now, I made this one here, and I'll put a link below to show you how you can make it just out of scraps from apple skins and apple cores as well. So you don't even have to buy the plastic bottles that the vinegar comes in normally. So there's a few tips of how to reduce plastic in your bathroom, and particularly around using plastic shampoo and conditioner bottles. So one, recycling, reusing them, or refusing them, and actually using things out of your garden or make your own from scraps in the kitchen. So catch me again tomorrow back in my garden for another tip about how you can actually integrate your permaculture way of thinking, your garden, and becoming far less dependent on the plastics that surround us in our world.